Time now to open up and speak to Rob Byrne, see what's happening on the roads. At least the good news today is that at midnight, the petrol price went down. That was a lovely relief, like over 2 Rand or just over 2 Rand for petrol. So that's a good thing. I know the diesel people are complaining a little bit. They were hoping for more, but not even remotely. And that's like 50 cents. So Rob, yeah, a little bit of good news. We'll take anything right now.
You're absolutely right. Good morning. We will take anything. The hard-hit motorist will really look forward to being able to pour that cheaper petrol this morning and diesel as well. You're right. Good morning. Let's take you to the R21 in Joburg. Now, if you're coming from Pretoria, from Centurion, from Tembisa, and you've got a flight to connect with, there's a lost load on the R21 just down by Pomona Road. So multiple lanes are closed. That's what we woke up to this morning. And there's pretty much a live look at it. You can see how the traffic is backlogging approaching the airport. So just make sure you're leaving a little bit earlier than maybe you had planned to. 4 lanes are currently closed on that R21 South. So you can just imagine the traffic build up as we get more and more traffic into the mix through rush hour this morning. Now, just down into Durban, I thought we'd give you a little look at what's happening around Reservoir Hills and Springfield Park. It has been a flashpoint lately. We saw yesterday Reservoir Hills. We saw both Reservoir Hills and Springfield Park last week. But this morning it's okay. So Mountbatten Drive is open. The M19 coming in from New Germany to Durban is open, and Mgeni Road is open. All normal flows, all green ticks there this morning, which is good news. Staying in KZN, a reminder, if you drive out of Pietermaritzburg down to Durban, all it takes these days is a stationary truck around sort of Linfield Park or Umlas Road, and there's plenty of them. They always break down, and that causes chaos. It puts everything into a single lane. So always a good idea just to be setting off a little bit earlier than you'd planned to, just to counteract any major delays. It's a long-term roadworks, and there's a little look at what's going on there. And talking of roadworks and flight connections and airports, we like to remind you about the East London situation. This is the R72 at Settlers Way. There's a really big sort of upgrade going on between Steve Biko Bridge and the airport. In the mornings and in the afternoons, you're really sitting some very heavy traffic by East London standards. So, don't get caught there. Again, if you're leaving the city centre out towards the airport, you'll need extra time to get through that, particularly at those morning and afternoon peak times.